welcome to Fiscal News. After June 30th, 2021, the usage of Central Invoice platform in Albania will not be possible for Albanian taxpayers who conduct cashless transactions with public bodies, so they must start using certified software solutions before or at the latest on the mentioned date. Albanian General Directorate of Taxes informed taxpayers who issue invoices to state public bodies through the Central Invoice platform that the use of this platform by these taxpayers can continue until June 30th, 2021. Following rulebooks have been published in the official Gazette of the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina, the Rulebook on Amendments on the Rulebook of the Fiscal Systems, and the Rulebook on Amendments of the Rulebook on Fiscal Documents. Rulebook on the Amendment on Rulebook on Fiscal Systems defined it is allowed to use the fiscal devices or systems which are used today in compliance with the rulebooks and the regulations which are still applicable until the mandatory fixed deadlines for change of fiscal devices, which will be defined through the regulation covering the obligatory timeline of changing the old devices to the new ones. Until September 1st, 2021, the initial fiscalization of fiscal devices which are used today and which can be used according to the rulebook on fiscal systems defined in Article 42, Paragraph 1 can be done by official servicemen. Italy introduced new requirements for the creation and preservation of the e-documents. The Agency for Digital Italy is the institution responsible for drawing up and defining the digital environment structure. They define new requirements for the creation and preservation of the e-documents. Defined new requirements for creating and preserving the e-documents are applicable from June 7, 2021. The new technical guidelines define the most important elements for an electronic document. Starting January 1st, 2022, all taxpayers in the VAT refund system in Poland will be required to issue tax-free documents in electronic form. The new system should be operated from January 1st, 2022. From July 1st, 2021, all entrepreneurs will be able to register on the platform for electronic tax and customs services, so they can adapt to the new regulations. Poland will be the next country in the EU to introduce its electronic tax-free system. The condition for such a sale would be not only registration in the system, but also the installation of an online cash register. If entrepreneurs do not meet these conditions, they will not be able to sell in the electronic tax-free system. Both entrepreneurs and foreign buyers will benefit from the new solution. The new solution will provide entrepreneurs with quick and easy access to data about transactions carried out in the tax-free system and will facilitate settlements with buyers and the tax administration. Romania introduces mandatory virtual private space enrollment in the context of connecting cash registers to the MFANAF server. Taxpayers are required to send documents to the central fiscal body exclusively by electronic means of remote transmission. To access the VPs, taxpayers will need to purchase a qualified digital certificate for the electronic signature. To carry out the procedure of connecting the fiscal electronic cash registers to the Romanian National Agency for Fiscal Administration server, the taxpayers must register in VPs, virtual private space. This measure is necessary because, in the messages section of the VPs, they will receive notifications regarding the transmission of files from the cash registers to the server of National Agency for Fiscal Administration. Thus, the users of cash registers will know if the data transmission was done correctly or if there are transmission errors, and they will be able to fix problems that appeared. Also, please note that the due date for connecting to ANAF server has been postponed until June 30th for big taxpayers. On June 16, 2021, the Ministry of Finance in the government of the Republic of Serbia explained that there will be different models of fiscalization in Serbia and that they will involve the use of hardware or software depending on the business model. The government announced that the usage of smart card reader will be needed in new fiscal law in Serbia if retailers decide to use the local processor of fiscal receipts. The smart card reader is a secure element used to sign the transactions that are sent to Serbian tax authority, which is obligatory with the new fiscal law. If retailers are using the virtual processor of fiscal receipts, they have the option to use the service of fiscal authority for this purpose. Serbian government also announced the new type of receipt, and that is the advance payment receipt. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye until next time.